Eagles send the blitz with Morrow. Stafford, here's Cooper Kupp with a slam and a first down and the Coop chance.
Look at this guy, man. You guys know you're like a star now. The Rams won the Super Bowl.
Look at this side.
And of course, here he comes. Listen. Is he smoking a cigar? He's really gonna. What? Oh my God! Yes, Rudy.
Rambo, finally, the Ramilius Sports Report returns to the Rambo Show. Rambo.
Yes, Rudy.
Put down the top. Crank up the Beach Boys, baby. Don't let the music stop. We gon' ride it till we just can't ride it no more. From the side, baby, to the side, from the west side. Let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Unfortunately, it didn't translate today for the whole game. We'll get into that right now. So, if you guys remember, well, first, let's just say this. The Rams played a good game for most of the game. It was the defense was bend, don't break. We couldn't get enough pass rush on Jalen Hurts. And Michael Hoyt is trying to guard one of the best tight ends in the NFL. And it's not going to work good. It's a matchup that favors them. And we just couldn't, Jalen Hurts was doing his thing. Normally we do a better job on corralling mobile quarterbacks, but we couldn't get them down. And there was a couple of key third downs. And, when you play the Eagles, they use 4 downs to get a first down. And, they got that Philly tush push or whatever you want to call it. And, but all in all, this was a barometer to see where we're at as a young team. Both teams are not going to be the same team at the end of the year. The Philadelphia Eagles, even though they've been putting away the W's, they were 4-0 before this game. They hadn't looked really good and put it together. And even in this game, they didn't. They'll look better as the season goes on. So will this Ram team. I got to take my hat off to a couple of guys in particular in this game. Number one, of course, Cooper Kupp, who we'll come back to him, returning and doing his thing like he never left. And then I got to tip my hat off. And again, my guy Wayne Breezy was telling me that Ahkello Witherspoon is trash, right? Well, he got his second pick, and this one was in the end zone. The guy's playing great. The guy's a 6'2" guy with great length. He's a good player. He's a starter for us, basically. He's a good player. And, I like the pickup. He helped us out there, picking off the ball in the end zone, played the ball great. And we had a couple of chances to get the lead. Cooper Kupp looked like himself, except for he looked like he wasn't in game shape. He wasn't quite as polished. If you notice, Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp missed on a couple of throws that Cooper Kupp was turning and the ball was a little bit further out. And plus, Stafford didn't have a lot of time, but on those throws, he did have enough time. They just couldn't get it together in the first game back. If they could have, because against the Eagles, you have to play flawlessly. You got to, or not if just flawlessly, but you have to play nearly flawless. If we would have got one of those balls, whether it be Tutu Atwell crossing the middle and Stafford just missed him, it was going to be a heck of a throw, but he just missed him. Tutu's gone for a touchdown. The Rams take the lead 20-21, right? If one of those balls, Cooper Kupp on the sidelines, he turns around and picks it and is able to get it, Cooper Kupp is gone for a touchdown or two. So those are things that we missed out on. Now, the Eagles did what they do, like I said, if you can, and they run the ball very well. We need to get a pass rush. Yes. O'Shawn Mathis was in there a couple of times, but there was one time where I thought they held him. But it's his first game, so kind of give him a break. I hope Bobby Brown III, who was carted off at the end, is going to be okay. That sucks for us on that one and sucks for him. I hope he'll be all right. But all in all, the Rams played pretty good. We didn't, the defense was gassed. Let's just not even mince words. They had like almost double time of possession. The defense was gassed. You're trying to reel in Hurts, and we didn't give up too many big plays except for the end when the defense was gassed. And then they didn't get to Stafford really until they knew that we had to throw, but they were always a threat because they have a good defense. He had to rush his throws a couple of times. And then our young guys weren't helping Donald enough. They were double teaming him and chip blocking him, and the other guys weren't freeing up inside. And then you have Michael Hoyt trying to guard guys in the slot, 300 and some pound guy who's a good athlete, but you're not going to be able to do that and live to see another day when it comes to the down. So let's just get into the chat. But we missed out on three chances to take the lead. The 1-2 Atwell over the middle, boom, that was a touchdown. The announcers even said, well, he just missed him. That would have been a touchdown. And those are things that Matthew Stafford can hit on and normally does. And then the 2 to Cooper Kupp on the sideline, and where he turned and the ball was overthrown. And there was another one similar to that. And that's what comes with timing. That comes with him. It's later in the game. Him being in shape, being able to, because he hasn't been able to really get his conditioning, even though he's in shape, but not game shape because of his hamstring. You really can't move too much on that hamstring. So, but all in all, we've played pretty good. Are we a polished team right now? No, but I mean, we've already shown that we can play with the two of the best teams in the NFC. And that's why my guy and the announcer, if you were listening to the broadcast, I'm not sure if you guys heard the same announcer I did, but I think it's the same guys, and no matter how you watch it. I did it with the app, so that's why I'm not sure if you guys saw it local TV, but he was saying how the Rams can get the wild card. Well, who told you that in the beginning? I think that we can get the wild card. We let the Cincinnati game go away. We let the Niners off the hook at the end of the first half. We let the Eagles off the hook by not connecting on those plays. But it is what it is. Let me stop being a chatty Cathy and get into the chat. Thank you guys for coming in. Sucks that we lost, but like I said, remember I put this up for our next 4 games before the last 4 games before we played the Colts. So we got that one. Now I had a question mark and we didn't take that one out. So now we got to win these next 2, and they're within reach winning. So let's get into the chat now. Let's see. And thank you guys for joining me. AMS says, Morris must go. Raheem Morris. Yes, indeed. Jacques 42 says, sup, Rudy, our young Rams will come back and regroup, horns up. Yeah, I mean, we didn't listen. The Eagles are the best team in the NFC from last year, and the Niners are there with them, and we gave them all they wanted. I mean, this team is not anywhere near polished, and we've got the pieces in place. Like I said, if we were to play this team again, does it scare you? No. Does the Niners scare you with McCaffrey and all those guys, the way we matched up to it with them? No. We just have to protect Stafford. Listen, I love Kyren Williams, and me and Stockton was talking about this, and he had a good point that we need a game-breaking running back, because those little 8-yard, 9-yard dashes, we need somebody like their running back is Swift is pretty good. We need to turn those to 12, 14, 20-yard plays, a game breaker. Maybe we need to take the bubble wrap off of Zach Evans and give him some throws in there. Ronnie Rivers, I like him too, but he's when he would catch the ball in the backfield, or I know that he's one of those running backs that waits for the blocks in front of him, but he seemed to be stuck in molasses against this fast, stout defense. I'm like, go. All right. Ali Ram says, what's happening, everyone? What's up? Thank you for coming in. 964 Niners says, no, I mean, it's good. We had a good showing. Now we couldn't pull it out. They almost doubled our time of possession. We had a couple of chances to do quick strike touchdowns, and we didn't. We missed it. But all in all, I'm really really very optimistic of how we played these guys. Monster says, Rudy, I'm not worried, bro. We kept this Eagle team to a lot of field goals. Go Rams. I love LA. Yes, exactly right. A great comment, Monster It. This is a good team. They got the cush push or whatever, the tush push, and they're good. They went to the Super Bowl last year, and I went at halftime. I went to go pick up a sub from Stater Brothers, and there was some Santa Clara fans in there, and there was some Cowboys. Hey, there's a Santa Clara fan in there. Better tell them. He started laughing, and then when I passed by to my car, I saw the same guy. I go, hey, we're showing you guys how to beat the Eagles. But it sucks that we gave them a touchdown. Remember this. The game is the games. There's no excuses. You got to execute, right? But it sucks that same thing with the 49er game. If you remember, when I was pissed off about leaving the 1 second on the clock, we gave them a stupid penalty that gave them a touchdown. They got right to the goal line. Same thing with the Eagles. We gave them a freaking penalty right before halftime, 30-some seconds left, and they were able to take the lead. We can't do that against the Eagles. So that's why I'm frustrated with losing today. I hate losing. But if we clean that stuff up and then we execute on some of those plays, which we know that Stafford and Kupp can make, Stafford and Kupp 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10 will make one of those hookups. Those were TDs. Tutu Atwell is feeling himself. He's taking that next step. He didn't get that pass. That was a tough pass, though. Stafford had to, get that window, but that's a touchdown too. We just need to get. And anyone, I put the APB. Has anyone seen Van Jefferson? Has anyone? That old what's the guy's name with the ponytail? The karate dude. I can't remember his name. Dang it, what is his name? Italian dude, I think, and action guy from back in the day, or the ponytail, bigger dude. And that one movie's like, has anyone seen Richie? Has anyone seen Van Jefferson? man, we need him. Brian Smith says, Rudy, what's up, man? Thank you for coming in. But yes, Van Jefferson, man, I think we're going to start seeing milk cartons around LA with this man's face on it. Golly, dude, we need you, man. We need you. It'd be nice to have a guy out there that can help our guys. And, it sucks. But, okay, anyway. But I like the way that our guys played for the most part. This is one of the best teams. This is a barometer of where we're at. We're not anywhere near polished of where we're going to be, but we do have a lot of pieces that can do even the announcer said, I see this team being a wild card. Remember, everybody's throwing dirt in our face in the beginning of the year.
Rudy.
Yeah. But it sucks losing. I'll tell you, I hate losing. Doesn't matter what it is. You lose to you in checkers. I lose to you in whatever it is. I hate losing. Stockton says, no pass rush, no explosive running back. You can't allow teams 6 to 8 seconds. Yeah, he was telling me that too. We were going back and forth, and I go, yeah, man, I don't care if you have Deion Sanders back there. If you give a quarterback and he's just standing there and Jalen Hurts is good, you're going to get diced, and he's a good quarterback. And plus you have to worry about him running. He's a pain in the ass. But that's where we need a pass rusher to come in and close it out. And hopefully Mathis will get some, it was his first game, and he didn't do a lot. But it's like I said, it's going to be a process. We have to be patient. These are young cats, and we're 3-2, and we'll be fine. Now the offensive line, though, Alaric Jackson played the whole game. He's ram tough. I love it. No Boom went out, and then Dotson went in, and No Boom is out, and Dotson played, and then our guy Colton Shelton went out for a little bit, came back, and the offensive line was pretty good when they didn't know that we had a regular game plan where when they had to pin their ears back, it's hard to stop them. Same thing with any defense. LA Rams is 0-2 at home. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't really realize that. Brian Smith says, hit the like button. Yeah, Puka Nacua, that like button. Yes, indeed. And come back. Song says, missed tackles. Yup. Cash JG99, what happened to the fourth quarter comeback legend? Well, you can't come back when you're down by 9 and they're pinning the ears back, but that's okay. We're a young team. We'll be fine. So we played the top 2 teams NFC at home, San Francisco and Eagles. Yes, indeed, and we gave them everything that they needed. And both of the NFC teams, we spotted them a damn touchdown right before half with stupid penalties. Gilbert says Les Snead needs to be making calls, trying to get Donald some help. How many times do we see lack of pressure on the quarterback? He gets all day, and Kendrick is not going to get it done. Yeah, Darian Kendrick, he's made some plays here and there, but he's still a little raw. He was a little raw last year, and he's gotten better. But I would love to see Travarius Tomlinson. I don't know why he's not out there, but he's a young guy too. But it's just going to be patience. Ellie Ram says, hit the like button. Yes, indeed. Brian Smith says, I'm satisfied with our performance. It could be worse. Russ Wilson could be our QB. Yeah, listen, a loss. There's nothing you can't put sugar on crap, right? A loss is a crap. But the way we played, remember, it's going to take some patience. These young guys, listen, we went into the fire in the Seahawks den, in the 12th man, the house that Mark Bolger built in Seattle, and we beat them. We played the Niners, filling themselves with CMC and Brock Purdy, and Matthew Stafford and the guys were doing whatever they wanted in the first half. Steve Avila and the guys, they got 1 sack and they had to rush 5 to get it, and they still had a blitz of Fred Warner to get that 1 sack, and they ended with 1 sack. We gave them a touchdown at the end of the halftime, so we played really well. In other words, we fizzled out against the Bengals, but they took away a 2-2 touchdown. They grabbed him in the end zone. We didn't get the call. We played sloppy, another tip pass interception, and we still only lost by 3. And the Bengals, are hit and miss. But anytime you put a Joe Burrow out there, even if he's limping, he can still throw it. And but we lost that game. And then we got the Colts. Unfortunately, the Colts quarterback got hurt today. Richardson. We outlasted him and won that game. It was a hard-fought game. It should have been. We shouldn't have missed those 2 kicks. Well, we got that game. Now we played the NFC champions from last year, a matchup of the 2 last NFC champions from recent years, and they all lasted us. They did what they had to do. They executed like a veteran team would, and the young team didn't. We had some injuries along the front, but they still played good. Offensive line, Puka Nacua got a touchdown. Cooper Kupp was that man again. A little bit off on the timing on the fade routes and coming back, with the overthrown a little bit. I missed 2-2 a couple times. So we're right where we need to be. That we are showing where we're at. We can play with anybody. And remember, I was telling you that I believe with this offense. Up says the biggest problem were pressures allowed by the O-line on the QB. After that, maybe shoulder tackles without wrapping up. After that, there are a few key drops, passes, and O-line, man. Yeah. When they knew that we had to pass, the O-line was not doing us any favors. But when it's a regular game and we can run, they're not sure what we're going to do. It's a more evenly matched. But believe me, though, that Carter, that rookie that the Eagles have, and they have some stout guys, and they're no slouch. And that's why I like that we played these guys. We got film on them in case we play them in the playoffs. We can get better from the film on them. We handled our own for the most part a lot of the game. We played better against the Niners O-line, but we were more healthy. And so I like how we played against this team because it's a young team and it's a barometer. So we're right. We're not a couple of plays here and there, and we have the lead going into the fourth quarter. Yep. Stacker says the lack of pass rush and missed tackles killed us. Kobe Durant missed like 5 tackles. Now, Kobe Durant, I thought he might step up this game. I don't know what's going on with my guy. There's still a lot of time for him to ride himself. He's still starting. He's playing okay, but he hasn't been a difference maker. I would have loved to have him come up with the pick somewhere. But yes, indeed. Stockton says teams don't respect our running game. Yeah, because even if they get past you, Kyrie Williams ain't going to go too far. You're like, oh, darn, it's a first down, so I like Kyrie Williams, but we need a game breaking running back. Brian Smith says Dink and Dunk Purdy will get injured again tonight. I'm looking for this game. We won't be here that long. I'm waiting for that game. That was the next game I wanted to see besides us. Jock 42's Rams had their chances. It's okay. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. That's basically what I'm saying in so many words. Monster says, yeah, I agree, Stockton. I missed tackling. Yeah, missed tackling. That's a physical thing. You get up and then you grab the dude and slam him down. You wrap him up. You know, yeah, that we can't have that. So let's go to some clips that I was getting ready for you guys. So to remember beginning of the game, we were all stoked because this man was returning. Props to Shelley, the Duke Shelley, with that late breakup of the end zone play, the deep defensive back. But yes, indeed. And so Cooper Kupp came in, and then our coach was hyping us up.
Give it a little bit. You ready to go, Sweetie? Turbo 2-2, give it up. Yes, sir. Yeah, and we got him back. Super Cooper. Dropping that ass. Mount up.
And Ben Skoranek. Now, I'm not going to say that he's in my S house again. He plays really good on special teams too, but another tip ball. They almost intercepted it. The guy had Jaquaski Tart hands. But yeah, the ball whoosh, up in the air, and they didn't catch it though. But yes, indeed. I was like, are you kidding me? I thought they had that interception at first. Brian Smith says, let's see. What effed Beckham Jr. today? Nothing, I bet. Oh, I got you. I just saw it. Okay. What did Beckham Jr. do today? Nothing, I bet. Yeah. I mean, it's been a rough sledding for him since he left us. Jock Ford, he was 3-3 coming. Elbow cough. Yep. Brian Smith says Hurts is too mobile for RD. Well, he's great, but listen, we had our chances. You know, when the other team has stars and players, they're going to make their plays. We have a young team, and they're doing what they just like on our side. Did they stop Cooper Kupp? No. Did they stop Puka Nacua? Well, they held him down a little because we were going to Kupp more. But no, Cooper Kupp, Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua. Did they stop Puka Nacua? No, Puka Nacua got a touchdown today, but did Higbee get hurt? Brian Smith's Cam Akers didn't do much for Minnesota today. Oh, that's right, our guy Cam Akers. Brian Smith's Akers is a good blocker. Not when he was protecting Stafford at times, though. That was one problem that we had with them. Chewy Loco says Rams. Rudy, Rams did really good, but offense couldn't produce. Defense looked tired. Well, take it. We'll take it out on the Cards next week. Yes, indeed. Our defense was gassed, but like I said, the keys to winning is getting sevens, and we did that in the first two times. It was 14-10, and then we just couldn't get back in the end zone. We just couldn't get it back in the end zone. Up says Akers not a good blocker. There you go. Steven Seagal. Yes, indeed. My guy, Steven Seagal. You know, he was big star at one point. And, has anyone seen Johnny? Has anyone seen Van Jefferson? Cash JJ99 says you can't say NFC is wide open and lose to the Niners and Eagles. Second half offense is gonna be able to keep up with these big cats. Well, yeah, it is wide open because we got to play the Eagles and we got to play the Niners, and we saw that they couldn't stop us on doing what we need to do. And so we can match up with these teams. That's what we're looking at, and we're not anywhere near what we're going to be, as well as these teams. If we faced each other again, we'll see what happens. but we're a young upcoming team with all the 12 rookies on the squad and guys learning to play the pro game. O'Shawn Mathis, edge rusher, had a outside linebacker, had his first game back from IR. Byron Young had some pressures, he closed in, and there was a couple. You had the Eagles arguing with their coach Sirianni and our guy, their offensive line dude, Kelsey, was arguing like, what the hell's going on out there? And they're good teams, but we're a young team, and we gave them all they wanted. We didn't get the W, which is the main thing, but besides that, the next best thing is for us to see where we need to be. Brian Smith says 2-2. I love it. Yes, indeed. Brian Smith says now to Arizona won't surprise me. Phillies defensive corner last year is their head coach. Wake up, my fellow Ram fans. Yes, indeed. We'll see what happens. And then Williams says, Havenstein, thumbs down. Stalker says, we have no home field advantage. It's a joke. I know a lot of Ram fans. I didn't go today, but I know a lot of Ram fans that weren't going today. And I was like, why aren't you going? Shock 42 says we could have beat these guys. SMH, damn. Yeah, I mean, for a young team, we don't have a lot of mistakes that we can do to overcome. You have Stafford back there, but and Stafford's being unheralded. The guy's throwing dimes. He has to throw perfect passes sometimes for our guys to catch it. And we just missed on Tutu, missed a couple with Cup on the side. But other than that, he's been playing really good, man. Without Stafford there, we wouldn't have a chance at all with this young offense. And yep. Let's see here. Williams says, "Who's spoke in favor of starting Michael Hoyt?" Yeah, man, he's a 300 and some pound defensive back mostly. Shock 42 says 3-3 next week. I think so, man. We got to get Arizona. We got to get that one. Jim Everett the Great says we need Michael Sam back. Shock 42. I don't know if he was ever good. He was never on the roster. He was on the practice squad. Fantastic X's Rudy, this whole live stream is a bunch of excuses. My God, man. Woman, listen, you have to understand something that I'm explaining what happened in the game. Now, we gave away a touchdown at halftime, just like we did to the Niners. And that doesn't help a young team. That happens, though. We also missed our chances to take the lead. That's not excuses. That's saying what happened. It's just like LeBron James going in for a dunk with 2 seconds left, and it bounces off the rim. Well, if he would have made that would have won. That's an excuse. No, it's not. It's what we saw. But anyway, here is our guy, Stafford to Cup. It was like he never
Eagles send the blitz with Morrow. Stafford, here's Cooper Kupp with a slant and a first down, and the Coop chance.
Chance. And then here's our guy, Cooper Kupp on the outside, vintage Cooper Kupp.
He's running this route. They're playing outside leverage and just giving him the in-break. Jump inside, change it up post-snap, and make him make a different route. They've let him break across their face.
All right. Let's see. But yeah, Zantaski, it's not an excuse. I'm just saying what happened, and also in my context of what I believe. Because Cooper Kupp is a great receiver, right? Matthew Stafford and him just missed a couple of balls, man. Are you telling me that Matthew Stafford can't get Cooper Kupp the ball to take the lead? No, that's something that it normally happens. Just missed Tutu Atwell, aka Tutu Kachu, aka Tutu Fast Train, Power Train. Yeah, it is what it is. Jim Everett says VHS Bowl tonight. Yeah, combined 56 years. The Cowboys and Niners haven't won a Super Bowl. A combined 56 years. Older than me. William says pass rush plays patty cake and stopping the stopping the feet edge coach subpar. Yeah, so what he's talking about is hike. Get in there. Get all the way. I noticed that too. Stop dancing. I noticed that too. Let's see. Kubro says worst game ever. At least Cup is back. Yeah. We implemented him back. He played really good. Hopefully he came out of the game healthy. Yeah, he looked good. We'll see what happens. Kubro says D-Med staff some better play ideas. Yes. Jock 42 says love Coach Yarbs. Love him too, man. He gets him hyped up. I like that coach. Brian Smith says the tip ball was Puka, I believe. Rudy 17. Oh, I thought it was Skoranek. Oh, okay. Thank you for telling me. I didn't see it. I got to see the replay on it. Downey Barry Sports, what's up? What's up, my guy? Appreciate you. There's my guy Willie Bowen, OG Ram fan, my guy. We need to put more scores in the red zone in the second half, Rudy. Exactly right, man. 14 points. You ain't gonna win many games. 14 points now. Danny Barry Sports says Rams suck. They played good though, and Eagles still undefeated. Yeah, man. There's nothing to hang your head about losing to the Eagles. They didn't whip our ass. They doubled our the time of possessions. Our defense got gassed. We just couldn't put it together enough. Cooper Kupp's first game back, he looked pretty good. It's just we're licking our wounds. Like I put a question mark when I first said about this game. I thought we had a chance, and we did. We had a chance to take the lead a couple of times, and we just couldn't connect. Kubro says we still have our 2022 D. Willie Bone says, what's up, Jim Everett? Yes, indeed. Jim Everett, the all-time rounds passing leader. Brian Smith says Dallas can't beat San Francisco. We'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to a great game. I hope that everyone gets out uninjured and healthy, and I hope it's a good game. Whoever wins, may the best team win. I'd love to see. I've been saying that Dallas is due against them. We'll see. They got Pollard now, and we'll see what happens. Kubro says, Ramila, do you make a logbook for every Rams game I started? Oh, that's awesome. No, I don't, man. I really should, because I'm like, who was that? Skoranek or That's a good idea, though. Gilbert, what's up, brother? He says, Rudy, these are very winnable games. Yeah, that's the thing that as Ram fans, we're like, damn, man, the Cincinnati game, the Niner game, if we could have had Cooper Kupp in there. But no, we could have stolen one. Remember, I was telling you, there's going to be games that we can steal. We really haven't stolen one yet. So that would have been wonderful. Gilbert says, Rudy, these are winnable games, but that's pissing me off. I understand too, man. It's irritating. Avatar Sai says, hey, Rudy, I was rooting hard for your Rams today. Hate the fourth down push by Hurts. Hopefully my team wins today. Thank you, man. Yeah, they were just too much in the end. Avatar, great comment, man. Thank you for coming. Good luck to you guys. May the best team win. I hope there's no injuries. We lost Bobby Brown the third, my prerogative. Hopefully he'll be okay. He got carted off. But we have this is what I want everybody to understand that aren't Ram fans and also my Ram fans is with this offense with Kupp now back and Puka's playing wonderful and Higbee and Van Jefferson one day will make plays. As long as we keep Stafford upright, we'll be in these games. But we need to get our pass rush going. Donald can't do it all, but we've been in these games, and that's people are throwing dirt on our face that they don't got nobody. No. Well, we got some people. We're kind of fitting the pieces. Are we a polished product? No, but that's all part of the process, and it's very frustrating. But that's our journey this year. But I really think that we're gonna do it, like I said, 8-9, 9-8. We're already surprising people. We already have the guy with the best game as a rookie season in NFL history in Puka Nacua, and Steve Avila is playing great. And Byron Young is doing some things. So we got a ways to go, but we're not there. But I like where we're at with these top-notch teams. I mean, these are the two of the best teams, the Niners and Eagles. Now watch us beat the Cowboys. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Brian Smith says, where are Tutu's whiners? Veggie Delight. Rams are trash. Props to you, Veggie Delight. No, they didn't. They weren't trash today. They played a good team. They just are not a veteran team, and they didn't execute when they should have. And but no, thank you for coming in though. Ubub says time of possession was a factor. You mentioned it earlier. Defense was gassed. Yeah, man. There's only so much you can do. Willie Bowen says, is there a possibility the Rams are trying to draft Khalil? No, Willie, we're trying to win. Frustrated, we're trying to win. William says we can't finish drives. Yeah, at first we're like, oh, we're doing Tutu Atwell. Let's get into that real quick. Here we go. We're gonna go for the game right now. Get ready for the game. Here's our guy, Tutu Kachu, getting the touchdown. Where are you at, my guy? Did I put it? Well, let's do Puka. Here we go.
Puka just continues to grow. Quick look left. One-on-one on the backside, and Puka Nacua just beats James Bradbury one-on-one. All this.
That looked like Cooper Kupp. Does that look like Cooper Kupp against Jimmy Ward in the NFC Championship game? It does, right? And then here's our guy Witherspoon, who was a hell of a pickup, 6'2", good player, good starter, getting his second pick of the season in the end zone. Great play.
I think he double catches it. He kind of catches it twice, left foot. Oh, that is a pick. What a turn of events. That came at the perfect time, KB, for this Rams defense.
Yes, indeed. And let's see. Hold on. Let me grab something here. I think this is. Hold on. You hear some funny noise? Hold on. I think this is the Puka Nacua play. Let's put that in. Here we go. I'm not sure which one this is, but let's just load it. Here we go.
A 14-play drive. Tutu Atwell has his second score of the year. Stafford and Kupp on fire. McVay loves it.
Yes, but hold on. Hold on, let me see. Let's see which one. I thought I had put it. Hold on, and then we'll get out of here so we can watch the game. It's amazing knowing that Puka Nacua. Excuse me. I'm talking about. I thought I had our guy Tutu Atwell's clip. And it's great being able to have him be reliable. And I guess I didn't get his clip. Darn it. That's okay. Okay, I thought I had it. Darn, I had the clip where he caught the ball, but that's all right. All right. Willie Bowen says, fantastic. The LA Rams are going to be Super Bowl. LA Rams are Super Bowl 56 champions. Yes, indeed. Jacques 42 says, nice city by Puka. Let's see. There we go. Jacques 42, Willie Bowen. Thank you, guys. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys coming in. So again, we took the loss today. There was some good things. Puka Nacua got a touchdown. Cooper Kupp came back. He looked like his old self. We missed on three strikes that could have been touchdowns and changed the outcome of the game. Our defense, for the most part, played pretty good. We just couldn't get a pass rush when we needed it and get stops and get us off the field. But this is a good team, a good barometer. And so after 5 games, guess what? We're not there yet. We didn't think we were, but we gave them a run, and we're not a polished product, and this is just the way it goes. We'll be fine. Brian Smith says, thanks, Rudy. Appreciate you, brother. Master says, say it. I will right now. Thank you, my guy. William said, quit deferring the coin toss if we're just going to pistol win that series. Love that. Enjoy the game too. Go Dallas. Yes, indeed. Let's go watch this game. Dodgers are done. Oh man, I hope not. All right, guys. Everyone have a great night. Have a great football watching. Rooting for the Cowboys. The one time I'll say that, and as we always say, may the Remilia be with you. And Ramulators, mount up and keep the faith, guys. We knew that we were gonna run into some good teams, but 8-9, 9-8 will get us the wild card. Willie Bones, I'm still a Ram fan. I'm still an LA Ram fan. Rudy, win or lose, yes, indeed. All right, guys, have a great night, and let's go.